I, Maitreya, come early with a lesson on sonship. Sonship with God. Sonship with your mentors of the Spirit. Sonship with the all-abiding presence of your own God presence, whom you may look to and live under and within to experience the sunfire radiance of your true self. Dearest ones, it was I who said, on that pivotal day at Jordan, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." Speaking of my Son, my disciple Jesus. And the words rung out through the atmosphere as a thundering sound, impressing within matter my acclamation of his oneness with God's heart, God's mind, God's will. And through this oneness, his own sonship as the Christ light for the world, for all of humanity, for every individualized soul, born in the matter planes of being, moving through the incarnational experience of solar growth and divine development. You too may have this acclamation pronounced of you if you choose to live in the light as a Christed being day by day. And in this pronouncement, you will feel the sanctioning of who you are in your reality, the viability of your true essence as a light being. For every son is truly a son. And the sunfire light of that one's presence, whether in male or female body form, radiates forth, expresses beauty and perfection, and graces all in its hallowed circle of beingness. Some have said that Jesus was the only Son of God. This false theology has arisen for a number of reasons. And many of you know from within yourself this as a lie of deception that would keep all except one in the shadows of darkness, unworthy and in a state of groveling, in ineptitude and lack, rather than in the full fiery presence of that original creative fire, spark of light of your conception in the heart of God. Yes, blessed ones, when you rise into the understanding of your sonship, of your Christhood, in a humble mien, there is a persuasive energy that flows unto you through that crystal cord of your being, that is the connective energy field betwixt you and God, that allows you to maintain your solar radiance as a Christed one here below, and also to experience the initiatic path as Jesus did, and rise into that domain of pure beingness and oneness with the Father, Mother, God. Many of you have experienced a level of sonship thus far on your sacred journey of life. And you are moving into higher and more radiant fields of that sonship, whereby as you glean light through your daily spiritual practices, there is an expansion of that light within and around your being, and you too know that co-creative fire within your heart, within your mind, within your will, that Jesus experienced as he merged and unified his being with the universal Christ consciousness that is present everywhere by the grace of the Holy Spirit. As you tap into this source of light through prayer and meditation, through going within and ascertaining your true being in mindfulness and Buddhic awareness, that solar light will fill your entire form, will radiate through every cell of your being, to the point that you will experience that unity field of beingness of which we have spoken, in the singularity of your Godhood, one with your source. There are many voices whose teachings dance around the issue of the full flowering presence of God within the heart, mind, and soul of each individual. And yet we, the Buddhas, proclaim unto you that each of you, born in that light of the Christos, in that beautiful conception of your true reality, may also proclaim that you are a son, a daughter of God, that you have the right to bear that light, to radiate that light, and through the effulgence of your own mystical presence, one with your source, do those greater works that Jesus said that you would do, because he ascended to the Father and merged evermore with that greater light of divine glory. As a Buddha, I come this day with this understanding of the mystical union of the sons and daughters of God who have reached up into their sonship, felt that presence, abided there time and time again, and desired only through that unified state of being to maintain that light, that energy, that loving presence of the Christ Spirit. As you fulfill this divine mandate to live in your presence, to abide in God's reality each day, you will feel the concurrent streams of this higher reality blazing forth through you, manifesting miracle light through your chakras and auric field. And you will be raised again and again into that reality that then will become first nature unto you, primary, front and center in your life, that which you have sought from the beginning, the onset of your creation. Putting first things first, God first in your life, you ascend daily. You experience gnosis, true understanding, Buddhic awareness. The light glows within you. The light flows through you. The light is your means by which, through which, you live, move, and have your being in God's presence. The light actually speaks unto you, communicates every moment of your life, truth, divine wisdom, inspiring courage, and dauntless faith unto you. When the challenges get rough, when the initiations get tough, yes, dearest ones, as an initiator of the sacred fire, I aver that you have the means, the wherewithal to withstand everything that comes your way as seeming opposition, which is simply the return current of what you have put forth in the past, which has come back into the present for resolution, for reconciliation, and in the alchemy of love, and in the manifestation of that crucible of being through which you may transmute your past and even your future within the present moment of the eternal now. You reach into that Buddhic light and stream of awareness to fulfill all through the mandate of the Logos, the eternal Word, who now lives, moves, and streams through you, cosmic understanding and consciousness, solar awareness of divine joy and eternal happiness. As you have entered the cycle, the solar sign of Sagittarius, as your mentor, I guide you through the initiatic path and see you through to your victory in all things, if you would have me, if you would believe through faith that God is all, that God is better than every sense of limitation that you have had, every anachronism in your life that keeps you bound to a system, a matrix of less than, lack, or inviolability in your presence. Those of you who are not manifesting the abundant life have no one else to blame except yourself. Therefore, rise into that awareness of your presence. Believe in the sanctum of love, that fount of the all-abundant life that resides and ever has within you. Tap into it. Utilize the stream of awareness that you have as a God-created one to perform alchemy and precipitate what you require. There are many still within this movement with a sense of lack who are groveling in a malaise of semi-darkness. When will you accede to the new reality of solar beingness and therefore magnetize unto you every God-sanctioned desire, every requirement of your life Will you always reach out with hands open to others to fill you, to fulfill you? Or will you become that teaching, become that sunfire radiance, and stream forth the abundant life to nurture and nourish many others in the stream of higher awareness? It is a choice to live in lack or in affluence of light. And you make that choice daily through every thought, through every feeling that you allow to manifest through and within your mind, consciousness, and emotional body. If you desire true oneness, there is no lack, no shadow abiding where you are. There is light, Christic Buddhic light, and that light is your true affluence of spiritual awakefulness, and quickens you, nurtures you, and provides for you ever and always every essential, all that is required. It is desire, human desire and attachment, that keeps you bound to lack, dearest ones. Raise your desires and sire only God, love, beingness. And in that siring, the sirens of darkness and of the astral world will flee you, for they have no stranglehold upon you and your desire body anymore. And you will live in the eternality of true God desire, which is desirelessness. Save God. My mentor, Gautama, taught us well of how to abide in the state of being, whereby all transpired as God willed it through us. And we accessed all that was our due, based on the magnet of our heart, our mind one with the heart and mind of the all-encompassing one. As you prepare for the coming of the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, and attempt through humility to glorify God within your being, through greater mindfulness, constancy, and God's self-awareness. Look to me for a source of respite, peace, and presence. For I will be there in your meditation practice, goading you upward and onward, clothing you in more quintessent energy fields of beingness and solar joy. I will laugh when you require laughter. I will be stern when you require a new approach to oneness. Through all of this, I will be a model of loving kindness as a resource for you to return to again and again through that fount of love and mercy and grace to feel God's presence within you, around you, all about you. Now I send a ray into your mind that will allow you, if you desire, to be more mindful of your presence, in collusion with that which is true and real, virtuous and bountiful of your God identity. Stay in my ray, I command you, if you would be like Jesus, a son par excellence. Stay in my ray, and you will receive the love fire joy presence of the All Buddha, of the All Mother, the All in All. Stay in my ray, and my blessing will maintain for you and for others through humility, a new divine attachment to the one pure desire of beingness through love. I thank you.